Can cops force ID at a simple Texas traffic stop? Watch how this driver shuts down a fishing expedition without saying a single word, and why it's perfectly legal in Texas. The stop begins with the officer claiming the driver failed to dim his high beams.
The reason you're being stopped is because you were failing to dim your headlights.
That's a valid reason for a stop under Texas law. But here's the key. Once you've been stopped, you are required to display only two things: your driver's license and your proof of insurance. Right here, you see the license and insurance pressed up against the closed window. That's full compliance with Texas Transportation Code, Section 521.025 and Section 601.053. No requirement to roll down the window and no requirement to start answering questions. The officer now shifts the conversation to the driver's address. He repeats the question several times. If you admit your address is outdated, that's an instant additional citation. And here's what most people don't realize. In Texas, you are not required to answer unrelated questions during a traffic stop unless you are under arrest. The driver simply points to a "will remain silent" flyer in the window. This flyer tells the officer, you're complying with the law by displaying required documents, but you are not engaging in conversation. Why? Because anything you say can be used to justify further action, even unrelated to the reason for the stop. Throughout the stop, the driver records from inside the vehicle. In Texas and in most states, filming your own stop is legal as long as you don't interfere. Keep your dome light on. Keep your hands visible and maintain a calm, non-confrontational tone, or in this case, no tone at all. If an officer orders you out of the car, comply. The Supreme Court ruled in Pennsylvania versus Mims that they can do this for safety reasons. But outside of lawful commands, you control the conversation by not having one. The outcome? The driver stayed silent, avoided extra tickets, and gave the officer no ammunition for extending the stop beyond its original mission. This isn't about being rude, it's about exercising your rights respectfully and strategically. Here are the key points to remember. You must display your license and proof of insurance when requested. You are not required to answer unrelated questions during a stop unless arrested. You can film your stop from a safe position. And if ordered to step out, comply, but say nothing more than necessary. Save this breakdown. Next, watch our video on when you must show ID and when you don't.